right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Now, listen, I want to put this out there in the atmosphere. Whether you know it or not, when you listen to personalities and you hate everything they say, but you still tune in the next day, you're a fan and you just don't know it. So I'd be remiss to come on here and be like, I can't stand Colin Cowherd. But then I tell you, I subscribe to his YouTube. I don't get to watch him on television a lot, but I subscribe to the YouTube and I follow the few videos that they post a day. So I'm a fan. Whether I know it or not, I am a fan. So I'm not going to come on here and say, yeah, I was listening to Colin Cowherd even though I hate him. I listen to Colin Cowherd. And in regards to whether I agree, most times I don't agree. I usually disagree with his takes. He's one of the people that I tune into. I like a couple personalities over there on FS1. Now, Colin Cowherd, usually the hot take king, had a take that I actually really like a lot. This conversation of Kawhi Leonard, obviously the phenomenal game winner that he drilled Sunday to send his Toronto Raptors into the next round, as he, with no time left, gave the Raptors a 92-90 win over Philadelphia. I mean, an incredible fadeaway jumper over Joel Embiid, who's 7-2. Now, as my phone rings, I want to say this. Colin Cowherd said something that a lot of people gave him a little bit of backlash for. He brought up Michael Jordan in comparison to Kawhi Leonard. And he started talking about Kobe Bryant, how Kobe Bryant just mimicked his game. And I agree with this. Kobe Bryant just mimicked his game after Mike. But he not necessarily physically looked like Michael Jordan. And what I mean by that is when Kobe did moves, you can put, it's literally, there are videos out there where Kobe's moves literally mimicked Michael Jordan in regards to fadeaways, the tongue out, all that great stuff at the rim. But what I mean is Kobe had his own flavor. Athletically, he had a different build to him. Then he brought up Kawhi Leonard and Michael Jordan. I'm going to read his comments and I'll come back with my perspective afterwards. He said, we always talk LeBron and Michael, but Kawhi Leonard's got a lot of Michael Jordan. Between the hand sides, improvisations in the air, his ability to play both ways, his clutch shots, and stone cold personality, Colin Cowherd says Kawhi Leonard's a lot like Michael Jordan. I couldn't agree more. I've been saying this for quite some time to myself. Again, I'm 25. So mind you, I caught Michael Jordan Wizards. I was too young to catch Michael Jordan Prime Chicago Bulls. I didn't catch it, right? So a lot of this with me is just watching old games, highlights. And I am a fan of the game. By the way, I am that dork that goes on the NBA and just watches old games, old Bulls highlights. Everybody's always telling me Michael Jordan's the greatest. So I go back and watch film. I'm actually finna go rent a DVD collection of just Michael Jordan. So I'm gonna go through every tape. I want to know when I'm having these Jordan the greatest of all time conversations, how good was he in bad games, right? When we're talking Michael Jordan though, when I watch Kawhi Leonard, bro, he looks like Michael Jordan. I'm not saying he's the greatest. I'm not saying he's as great as Mike ever was. I'm talking about from the highlights I've seen in the games I watch, he looks like Michael Jordan. Ignore the braids, cut the hair off. But I'm saying in regards to movement, y'all know Michael Jordan had those huge hands. Some of the biggest hands ever in the NBA. Kawhi Leonard has those huge hands. You see him palm the basketball from time to time. I'm talking about going to the rim. The way he moves, it's not the quickest out there, but it's decisive. Every move he makes, it has purpose to it. Like Michael Jordan, going to the rim, the dunks. You know, Kawhi Leonard, to me, not as explosive as Mike was in his prime, right? But can still get up there. Looks like a 31, 32-year-old Michael Jordan in regards to getting to the rim. I'm telling you guys, if you watch it, Kawhi Leonard looks a lot like Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And it's kind of scary, right? Like, he ain't talking to smack like Mike is. You rarely see him make any type of expressions. But in regards to the fadeaway, the three-pointers that, you know, Kawhi takes a few more three-pointers than Mike did at least. But, you know, I think that's just a lot contributing to the era that we're in. Like, if Kawhi played in the 90s, early 2000s, I think he'd probably take the same amount of threes that Mike does. But even when he shoots the ball, it reminds me of Michael Jordan. It is something to be said. Like, again, Kobe mimicked his game after Michael Jordan. He admitted to you that he was Michael Jordan was his idol. He copied everything that Mike did, even from the tongue out, the way he talked in interviews, everything. But Kawhi Leonard just naturally feels like Michael Jordan. It's actually kind of scary, but it's the closest thing I've personally ever seen to Michael Jordan. And I know I'm not alone out there. I know it's not just me and Colin on this island. What do you guys think? Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. When you watch Kawhi Leonard play the game of basketball, does he in some way resemble the greatest Michael Jordan? Talk to me. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. They are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr.Taliaferro.
Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.